Hi everyone, welcome to this card making video. Today I'm going to show you how I made these cute little cards for my kids. So I'm going to start by using this Spellbinders die of the month, and this is for March 2020, so this is actually the last die I received, which is totally perfect for this occasion. And on the back, they always send you these really cute sample cards, which I think is really helpful. And I just love the stamp set, or this die set. It's one of the only Easter card making things that I have in my stash. So I thought it would be perfect to make my kids some cards today. And I'm going to cut those dies out from this arrangement of paper. Orange for the carrots, pink for the bunny accents, white for the bunnies, and green for the carrot stems. And so these are all my die cuts cut out. I did cut some foam with the carrot die, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do my acetate cover. I'm just going to take the inside from the foam die and trace with a regular pen on the acetate. I'm using a regular pen, not an alcohol pen, so that I can easily take it off with some water. And this is the Lawn Fawn acetate sheet pack. It's really good. I actually got it so that I could heat emboss it, which it does work well for. And I'm just going to cut those out. And you can see here I'm wiping off my pen just with some water, and it came off super easy, so I think that was perfect for this. And I am turning this into a shaker card. That's why I'm cutting out the acetate. So this is my card base. It's actually smaller than a normal one. It's the finished card is 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches. And my panel, I just cut a little bit smaller to fit inside of that. So I'm going to glue the panel to the card. That's going to be actually my first step so that I can build this shaker on top. So here I'm just trying to figure out my placement. I'm not going to glue anything down. I'm just kind of trying to figure out where I want everything to be so that I can start by gluing down my foam piece. And actually, after I did this, I realized I probably should have glued down the lighter orange backing first so that I had a nice outline, because the foam is really flexible and the shape might not be totally correct. So for my second card, I actually did it that way. Now, to hide the white marks of the foam, I'm coloring it with an alcohol-based marker. I don't have an orange, so I'm actually using this really dark coral color, but an orange would probably work a little better. But this is a nice tip to use if you cut out your foam for your shaker cards, so that if any white's peeking through, you don't really notice it. So now I'm taking my lighter orange base and I'm just going to shove it in there. You can see that it kind of doesn't fit correctly because the foam did shift a little bit out of shape, which is why for my second card, I did it the opposite way. I put the base down and then the foam piece around it. And now I'm just kind of shaping it around. And now I'm going to put together my little bunny rabbit. I'm going to glue the ear pieces that cut out from the die set. And I'm just using liquid glue and tweezers to carefully put those together, those pieces together. I love die sets. Nothing beats the look of a perfectly cut out die, in my opinion. I think it is just so, so nice. I know dies are expensive, but I'm telling you, if you see a set that you really love, get it, because I think it's so worth it and the look is just so nice in the end. So there's the ears, and then for the eye and nose holes, I'm going to grab an extra piece from the cutouts for the pink. I think this was supposed to be the bunny tail, and I'm going to just glue that right over the nose hole. And then I cut out little squares from a scrap black piece of paper I had, and I'm going to glue that right over the eye holes so that when the bunny is turned around, there's color there. And now I'm just going to use my liquid glue to glue down my bunny rabbit into the center of the carrot. And he didn't fit exactly, which wouldn't be a problem if you're not using the foam. But since I use the foam, I'm going to cut out those pieces that overhang a little bit, just so that he fits nicely inside. And then at this point, I'm going to put in my shaker bits. I just chose some really small glitter, some little orange glitter that I had laying around. And I'm going to glue on my acetate piece. Probably use a little too much glue there, but it's totally okay because any overhanging glue will dry clear. And these cards are just for my kids, so they're not really going to care, to be totally honest. And then now I'm gluing around the border, which is in a darker orange. And there's that part, the shaker. Some of my glitter did get stuck on the bunny because I only used one layer of foam. Typically, you want to use 2 layers so that your shaker pieces don't get stuck. But like I said, these are just for my kids, so they're not really going to care. But maybe if you're going to send this in the mail or, you know, make it for someone who might notice a little more, maybe just use 2 layers of the foam instead. Now I'm just gluing down the, not stem, but I guess it would be the stem of the carrot, the leafy green part. I just love that these dies, there's a little embossing going on in the leaves. I just think it's so pretty. Now I'm going to take some Studio Cadia iridescent crystals, and I'm going to put my liquid glue dots right down on my paper and use my tweezers to place different sizes of these crystals on my card. I really like orders of 3. When I was taking some art lessons, I actually learned that when objects come in odd numbers, it's actually much more pleasing to the eye. So ever since then, I couldn't get it out of my mind, and I always do orders of 3 or 5. It's just something I do now, because I do tend to agree with that statement. So these cards are going to be from my husband and me to the kids. So I'm going to write hand letter their names on here with just a calligraphy pen I have in the right size I need. And then on the inside, I'm going to write like Happy Easter, love mom and dad, something like that. And then we're going to give them a little present. So there's the 2 cards together. I thought they were so cute and so easy to make and put together. I really appreciate Spellbinders including an Easter die for their merch kit. I really, really love this. They're so cute. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a fabulous Easter, even if you're in quarantine. Maybe find something a little special to do for your kids. We're going to get our kids some water guns and they can have some fun in the backyard. All right, see you guys in the next video. Bye.